Shane.
Yeah.
Have you been following the Ibushi and what's this guy's name? Omega thing, the Golden Lovers thing?
Only through like Twitter and stuff. Not like really watching it like straight, but I think it's awesome.
Yeah, it's great. But do you know any of them or no?
I wrestled Kenny Omega early in 2017. Actually, it was me and Leo Rush and Ryan Smile, a local UK guy, against the Elite. And so I do know the Bucks more than Kenny, but I have wrestled and met Kenny.
Right. Now I just wanted to ask you what you thought of that angle and you like it. You think that's a shoot or no?
Knowing the little that I do about Kenny.
We talk about it on the show this week. This is gonna be and so we get into it. So you don't have to be politically correct. You can say if it's whatever you feel about this.
I
think it's a shoot. I think it's a shoot. I'm more fascinated if it is a shoot.
What's the shoot of it? Because I'm not like really tuned in.
That the two of them for a shoot are romantically involved with each other in real life.
Man.
I don't. Here's the thing, Shane. This is what we talked about. I went off because Kenny Omega retweeted that whole. Did you read that whole tweet thread where that guy was explaining the angle?
No, I did not.
It's great.
Oh, okay. So this guy, it's a good series of like 15 tweets where the guy's explaining the story in the back.
Can you send it to him, Joe?
Yeah.
To Shane? Okay. On Twitter?
Yeah, on that.
Because basically the guy's talking about that there's, that this could be real because there's been rumors in the past and as a shoot, these guys didn't speak to each other in the locker room for like 7 years. Like didn't say a word to each other. And like, we're talking like if it is a real thing, and my whole thing is like all these questions are brought up in the tweets and Kenny Omega retweeted it, which lets me believe, okay, we can talk about this, whether or not this is a shoot or not. I think it's fascinating because if it's a shoot and if they like have it like come out completely, or if if it's an open secret, like like when people talk about the rumors and stuff, but nobody's ever really come out and said it. I think it's far more fascinating because you've never seen two characters like at this level of sports, like kind of like portraying their relationship to the fans. Like it's never happened before in anything. Like I was telling him, I think it's like Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers. They come out and say, "Hey, we've been knighted this whole time." And like,
I think at this point, I think anything's a possibility. I'm going to say possible shoot.
Right.
Yeah. If I'm to percentage wise, I'm going to say 75% shoot.
Wow.
Because here's the thing. That's why I think it's so fascinating. We're completely in a gray area that's never been done before. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you're taking the two guys, if they're really an item, where that this has just never happened, and that's why I think it's like creatively, you're going places where it's like there's probably going to be some people that are huge fans of it. There's probably going to be people that are critics of it. It's just I just want to see where it goes.
I'm going to tell you
I think society right now is becoming way more and more accepting of that. Especially like the Velveteen Dream gimmicks and stuff.
Right.
Television. People are becoming more accepting of it and less insensitive. So I think this was the right time to even come out about that kind of thing.
Dalton Castle's one of those gimmicks too.
Yeah, like that androgynous type of character, or I think this is the right time for it. It's the perfect timing. I think everything just
1,000%. 1,000%. Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say one thing you notice about specifically the wrestling fan base is kind of very liberal and very open to things like this. They're kind of like in the women's movement. The fans are excited. Anything that's kind of like kind of promoting things that have been done differently that were done differently in the past, and like we're changing things. The fan base today is very in favor of that and very accepting to change. So I think they're definitely ready for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and let me tell you the last question for the segment and the best way to end it. Do you think that I'm going to ask you three people. Do you think Ibushi is gay? Just yes or no? Yes or no?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Do you think Omega is gay? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Do you think Disco is gay? Yes or no?
Oh, jeez.
I don't want to discredit his good name, but I'm going to say yeah.
Okay, you're not discrediting it.
Did you do that, Conan? That was a leading question. That was a leading question, and you were trying to get him to say that. And I don't think he was being very honest. I think that's fake news.
I think he was.